Hi there folks, well welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm actually back in the town of Montrose. I'm actually going to be attending the Angus Book Fest, which is going to be held in the George Hotel in the town. And before I do actually head to the George, I'm actually going to be stopping off at the Montrose Museum and Art Gallery, which is just up the road a wee bit. I can actually pretty much see it from where I've parked. And so I'll be popping in there and having a little nosy round, having a wee view to see what's going on and what they have to offer. Because I think I'd previously tried to get to the Montrose Museum, but I think I'd gotten there too late and it closed. So I'm definitely going to try and get in today and see what I can show you all. The museum itself is actually just up along the road from the Lynx Hotel, which I stayed in last year when I was in Montrose for the Book Fest. So again, I'll try and link that video in to this one here if you're want to have a wee nosy and see what that hotel's like. And I will be doing a video at the George Hotel, so if you can get an idea of what more of the accommodation in Montrose is like. So I think that I'm pretty sure there is a website for the museum, so I'll link that in as well, so you can have a wee nosy to see what's going on, might see what they have to offer and their opening times, that sort of thing. So before I do head out, if you're enjoying my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I have started doing memberships for the channel as well. And so I will be trying to put videos up for memberships for members only first, before they go live for everyone else. So if you want to see my videos first, then you can join the channel as a member. And yeah, so all that money is like, I think it's about £2 or something, or yeah, it's like a couple of pounds for memberships, and all that money will go towards funding future adventures and creating more content. So with that out of the roads, I'm going to grab my things and head over to the museum. Right, so this here is Montrose Museum and Art Gallery. It does have a very Greek, neoclassical look to it. So it's probably bigger than it looks from outside. I will get across the roads in just a second and have a better look. So this is where I am. Oh, this is me in the museum and just having a little wander around and seeing what they've got on offer. There is a writer's workshop being held within the museum, so that's why I've turned off the audio, and that's again why I'm doing voiceover. So even coming in through the front door, there are quite a few interesting items on display. There used to be an asylum in the town, which I hadn't known about, which they do have a little display about. They even have some Egyptian artefacts on display, and a little bit of information about telling the difference between a real artefact and a replica. And there's also a number of prehistoric artefacts on show as well, including some carved stone balls, some pottery, some stone hammers and other things. And this is a wee overview of the ground floor. And I also have these two items here, which would give you an idea of what a lot of the Pictish carvings would have looked like. Quite gaudy and quite bright. And they also have some local military artefacts as well on show. Is the first floor, which contains quite a few local artefacts again, and quite an interesting little bit to wander around. And they also have this little display on the whaling trade, which Montrose did play its part in. And they also have this little display about the Napoleonic Wars. So a lot of different artefacts from the period. And they even have a copy of Napoleon's death mask, which is quite interesting. And on the first floor they also have a little section looking at some natural history. Well, that's it back out from the Montrose Museum. It's definitely a kind of like small local museum, but again, that's not a bad thing. And as I've said in previous videos, I quite like visiting wee local museums and seeing what they have on offer. Because again, they do give a different perspective from what you probably get in a lot of bigger museums. And yeah, and it obviously has more of a local perspective. Gives definitely a more local take on maybe like some things that would be viewed differently in like the National Museum. But I've definitely and it's definitely something that I would recommend if you are exploring Angus, if you are visiting Montrose. Definitely get yourself to the museum. And I didn't really talk during the video, as I was saying earlier on, because there was a writer's workshop on in the museum itself, and we could invite room at the back, and that was part of the Angus Book Festival. So there did seem to be a good turnout for that event, so hopefully that's a good sign for the rest of the festival. So again, hopefully you'll have enjoyed this video, hopefully you've found it interesting, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.